Today we're talking Mickey Mouse Collectors Club plush. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. But if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney Plush collector from the UK. So happy Friday, I hope you've all had a great week, and if you haven't, I hope you've got a great weekend ahead of you to make up for it. I am here with my review of Mickey Mouse Collectors Club Plush 2, which released on the 1st of February, and today is actually the release date of the Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction February release, which is Pirates of the Caribbean. So good luck to anyone in the UK going for that. I don't personally know the US release dates, but the UK is releasing them on the last Friday of the month. So if you haven't seen my review of the first Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction, I will leave a card up above, and that is what the next one looks like. So I'm hoping to get that. I will know by the time this video goes up whether I've secured it, but as this one releases quite early, it releases on the 1st of every month, I am able to bring you this review in the same month. I've just kind of decided to give myself a lot of time to film this video, as we had some problems with this one again. So the good news is that it appears that we've got a set release schedule for this one. The first plush was announced on the 15th or 16th of December and was available to pre-order for the 1st of January. And then February's was announced on the 16th of January. There were issues, so I wasn't able to pre-order until the 17th of January, but there was quite a big gap between when it was announced and when it was actually released, so you could pre-order in that time. I have said in my previous video, which if you didn't see that, I'll leave a card up above, I really love that these are going to be pre-orders, as it takes a lot of the stress out of this release, although the problems did give me some stress. But with Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction that is released on Shop Disney UK, there is a virtual waiting room, there are bots you are fighting to try and get the merchandise. As it happened, January didn't sell out, but I'm not sure whether that's because people aren't collecting it or maybe they just didn't like January's. February's is a lot nicer, so February's might sell out, so there's that stress. But this one I just pre-order and I don't worry about it until the 1st of the month. So it was announced on Disney UK's Instagram page, so I would highly recommend you follow them so you can keep up to date. And if you are following them anyway, go follow me on Instagram, lizeindisney, as I try and bring you all of the plush news that I find on the internet. So it isn't just Mickey Mouse Collectors Club and Main Attraction, I also post about wish balls, new emos, I post about plush coming to Smiths that would be good for your new emos, so make sure you follow me over there. But Disney UK posted about this plush on the 16th of January and said the link to pre-order is in the bio. Unfortunately, what they had done is still linked to January, so there was a lot of people stressing. I got a lot of messages. I just said, look, don't worry, because there's still a good 2 weeks. It was announced on a Sunday. I thought they wouldn't fix it over the weekend because they probably scheduled it and the team isn't back in until Monday. So I just said, don't worry, check again Monday. And I was right. They did rectify it on Monday, so I posted a link on my Instagram stories to go and pre-order it. So I pre-ordered it on the 17th of January for it to be released on the 1st of February. I didn't really think about it again after that. It is important to note as well as them linking January instead of February, when you searched for it on Amazon, there was January that was available to buy, and there was March currently unavailable. So we did get to see what March looked like a month early, and I did put a screenshot on my stories, so this is what March looks like. I have got that pre-ordered as well, because that was available to pre-order on the 16th or 17th of February, I believe. They did the same thing, they said it was available and then linked to February, so they really need to sort this out, because while it was rectified very quickly, it just shouldn't have happened again after last time. So we'll talk about that more in March's video, because like I said, it is on pre-order. It's actually going to be a birthday present but I will get the birthday present early so that I can film that video in March for you. So the first rolled around and it came out. I kept checking Amazon and it was saying that it would get delivered on Monday the 7th, which isn't great. I've spoken about this before. It really frustrates me that I pay for Amazon Prime and it's taking over a week for this plush to come from Germany. I'm sure it doesn't actually take that long, and I now know it doesn't take that long. So it got to the Saturday the 5th, and I remember it was this day because it was when I went to see Six with my mum, and we were sat in the Wolverhampton Grand discussing this plush. She said she'd gotten an email saying they don't know when they can get it, they will update us when they have a date. I was like, well, that's strange because just yesterday it was still saying it was coming on Monday, and how would it know it's coming on Monday if it hasn't dispatched yet? So Monday rolled around and it had changed to delivery date pending or delivery date unavailable. I can't remember the exact wording, but it basically meant they don't know when it's coming. I went back through Amazon as if I was buying a new one, and it didn't say pre-order anymore. It said in stock and it said available 11th to the 13th of February. So I was like, well, if they know that it's going to be the 11th to the 13th, why does it still say delivery date unavailable for me? So I thought, oh, it'll come next weekend, that's fine, it still gives me 2 weeks to film the video. It didn't arrive. Naturally, I started to get a bit panicky because the weekend I'm filming this is the last possible weekend I could possibly film it to get it up in time, which would mean I would have to film another video in its place and mess around with March's schedule to get it put somewhere else. Because at the time of filming, I've actually filmed most of March's videos, at least early March, because I'm hoping to do a birthday vlog at the end of the month. So that means that most of the start of March is done, but then one of the later videos can't be done until my birthday, the 21st. So I had all kinds of panic in my head about what would I do if I couldn't film this video. So bearing in mind that it said the 11th to the 13th, on the 14th or 15th we got a notification to say that it was going to be delivered on the 17th. And I said to my mum, like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Honestly, is this plush ever going to come? By this point, I had already actually pre-ordered March's, and I noticed in the comments of the announcement, a lot of people were saying, should you really be letting us pre-order March when February isn't even here yet? And I completely understand that, because as a collector, I don't want to collect the next one if I know that I can't get the one that's gone before, because it means I've got an incomplete set and I might stop collecting them. It just so happens that the March one I knew I already wanted anyway because of it being Steamboat Willie, but if it wasn't, if it was a plush that I wasn't sure about, I wouldn't have got it, having not secured February yet. That's just the way it works when you are collecting to complete a set. But it did actually arrive on the 17th. I needed to film this video on the 20th for it to go up on the 25th, so I am literally getting this video up by the skin of my teeth because of the delay. But we were told on the 15th that it was coming on the 17th, so that means it got from Germany to here in 2 days, which begs the question, why was it originally going to take 7, and why last month did it take, I think, 9 days to arrive? I mean, admittedly, there were bank holidays in January that affected it, but if it can come in 2 days, why doesn't it always come in 2 days? That's what I really want to know. Because I am a Prime member, I expect my things to come quicker than this, and the fact that it launched on the 1st and I didn't get it until the 17th is really bad. But with that being said, I am absolutely obsessed with this plush. Problems aside, I absolutely love it. I just want to be completely honest with you about the ordering process, about the delivery process, because this collection going through Amazon is definitely something that puts me off. I did say in last month's video that it gave me the ick that it was through Amazon because they can change the price, and just to prove to me that they absolutely could do that, they absolutely did. So I pre-ordered this for its regular price of £30.99. As I think I've said before, I'm not 100% sure how much the postage would be because it doesn't tell you when you're a Prime member, so I'm not sure whether you'd have to pay postage on top or whether it would be free delivery anyway. Free delivery would certainly explain why it takes so long to get here, but not for a Prime member. It shouldn't take this long for a Prime member. But I pre-ordered it for its regular price of $30.99. But then when there was a delay to it and I went back in to see what delivery date it was giving people, it had gone up to £37. And I don't know whether that is just what they do once it's released, so you get a good pre-order price, and then if you want to buy it once it's already out, it's more expensive, or whether they were charging you more because of this delivery issue, or because it was more in demand because of the delivery issue. But either way, I don't like it. The one thing that you can guarantee with the Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction plushes is that the prices will stay the same throughout the year. They would have to communicate to you if the price went up, because that's never happened before across all 4 years of their monthly collections. They have put their prices up, and I mentioned that in that video, so I would highly recommend going and watching that if you want to see the differences between this collection and that collection. But it does show that Amazon does reserve the right to change the price, which gives me the ick really bad. So I'm glad that I got it for its regular price, but please be aware that they can change the price. So I would highly recommend pre-ordering it as soon as you can and not leaving it until it's already been released on the 1st of the month, as I think that might have been when they put the price up. So let's get on to the plush, as I've been rambling for a while. I've got a better box this time. It actually came in a box. January's came in a bag and I was really angry about it. Maybe they watched my video, maybe they just realised the bag was unacceptable for something that's limited edition. But here is the box. Because it was sent in a box, the box is not damaged this month. I am a very happy Lizzie, to be honest. So it is silver this month. It says Disney, Mickey Mouse, and then there's a Mickey Mouse, and it says Collectors Club number 2. So the box is great this time. There's minimal damage to January's. You wouldn't really see it when it's displayed. I haven't worked out where they're going to be displayed yet, but I'll think of something. But let's reveal number 2, Comic Mickey. So I absolutely love this Mickey Mouse. I thought he was way better than January's, because I was a bit about January's, because just plain gold is very basic. Not a lot of thought's gone into it, but this one, it's just spectacular. So he's in little grey shorts. I thought they would be silver, like the gold Mickey's shorts, because when they announced him, and I'm going to pop his announcement video in now, they have this like 12 circle grids, and the second one goes silver before they show you the plush. But with March's, that also went silver, so I'm not sure how this grid is going to look. It's probably going to be a lot of silvers, unless they counted this one as grey. But he's got a comic print all over his body. The only things that aren't comic print are obviously his grey shorts, his white gloves and shoes, and his white face. I absolutely love his sculpt again. I do wish that he had pie eyes, but Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction does have pie eyes, so at least one of them has pie eyes. I really love the body of him. He's quite short, but then his features are just a bit bigger than Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction. He again doesn't fill the whole box, but as we saw with March, he's going to have a hat, so they made these boxes a little bit bigger with that hat in mind, I imagine. But we will see in March whether that one's got a slightly bigger box, and if it has, I will throw a hissy fit, to be honest. But I just absolutely love him. He's got a little tag that you can kind of turn around, but it's not easy to turn around, and it says that it's number 2. They're not numbered, but none of the plushes have ever been numbered really. There is a little bit of damage to his tag, and I don't know why, but honestly, overall this is far better than January. So this time I did actually take a screenshot of the description on Amazon, because I thought that would be something fun to read out to see how he's described. I should have done it for January. It says, "The famous mouse, who hasn't heard of him? Mickey Mouse has been one of Disney's famous cult characters since 1928. Get a piece of history for your home. Collector's Edition number 2, Comic Edition. Whether it's on the couch for cuddling or as a decoration in the cabinet, the high quality Mickey Mouse in cool black and white comic design is a real highlight. New every month. I proofread for a living and this is terrible, listen to this. A new Mickey Mouse with a unique and iconic design will be added to this official and range every month, including elegant gift box. Where's the and come from? Like, you don't need the and. Oh, honestly, these companies should just hire me to proofread for them. For collectors and Mickey fans, whether you want to expand your existing collection of figures or start collecting as a true Disney fan, the 35cm tall soft toys are really eye-catching. Disney Collector Club. Get this limited edition version now and see the change in Mickey Mouse over time. Great collecting fun with a new release to look forward to every month. So that's very interesting. I mean, grammar mistake aside. It stresses me out that it says on the couch for cuddling. Like, for a start, we don't say couch in the UK, but also they're actually tied into this box. I feel like you pay extra for this box, so don't encourage people to take it out of the box if you've made it boxed, because they know that the second you cut that tie around his neck that you can't sell that on. They just know that you can't part with it because it's no longer in pristine condition. I don't like that it says true Disney fan either, because I don't think you should have a hierarchy of who's a better fan, whether they collect everything or whether they just collect the things that they want. Every Disney fan is a true Disney fan. That's just my take. I don't think you should be starting a who's a better Disney fan competition in your description. But what's really interesting about this is see the change in Mickey Mouse over time. So we've had a gold Mickey, we've had a comic strip Mickey, and now we've got Steamboat Willie. So does that mean we're going to see Mickey in his most iconic roles? Are we going to see Fantasia Mickey? Are we going to see newer ones, like maybe a Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway Mickey? Will we actually see some with pie eyes as they go through the months? It sounds like, in concept, they're trying to copy Mickey Memories, but Mickey Memories was more decades, and this is actually going to focus on Mickey over time, which I really like. So I'm really excited to see what April's will be, as obviously we already know what March's is. They could have actually started with Comic Mickey and then had Steamboat Willie as February and just gotten rid of the Gold Mickey concept, as I'm not sure that shows Mickey changing over time, to be honest. But I just absolutely love this plush. I'm glad I still managed to get it for the low price of $30.99. I would not have paid $37. I don't believe in paying above the retail price, so when things go up in price, I'm far less likely to buy it. So I'm hoping that they do stay at $30.99 to pre-order, and that would be my advice to you guys, to just make sure you pre-order it. You do get about 2 weeks to pre-order, so if you're waiting for a payday, you do have a 2-week gap. And now that we know that you're going to always get that 2-week gap, it should be better to budget for as well. But I'm just really happy with this Mickey. He's my favourite so far, but we will have to see whether March's becomes my favourite so far. But I just absolutely love him, and I would love to know your thoughts in the comments. Just going to put his lid back on. So that was my little Disney plush review of the Mickey Mouse Collectors Club February plush. I hope this video has done something to make you aware of the pros and cons of this collection, as there are still teething issues, I think. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below whether you got this Mickey or whether you are considering getting March's. Like I said, mine is on pre-order and it will release on Tuesday, so if you do want it, get your pre-order in quick just in case they put the price up. And I hope that everyone in the UK who went for Mickey Mouse The Main Attraction managed to get it today as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday for a new Wishables video. Have a great weekend, friends. Bye!